Hey, what's up, Kudos crew? I hope you had a fabulous day today. Just winding down from the evening and getting ready to go pick up one of my little munchkins. And came out here and had a chance to see. Look at how my rose bush is blooming. It's a carpet rose. Just so gorgeous. So many gifts. So many gifts when you come out to the garden. You never know what you're going to get. Sort of like with each day, you never know what you're going to get when you walk out the door. And I had a little reminder today from a book that I read some time ago, and we had actually recommended it in one of our magazines for you guys to read it, called The Four Agreements. And I still encourage you to pick up that book or even go to YouTube. They have videos that you can watch on the Four Agreements that give really great insights on living life and finding happiness and balance in life. And one of the reminders that I focused on today was one of the Four Agreements, which is don't take things personally. And there's an entire chapter that he had written out with, I mean, even going to extremes of don't take it personally for anything that people you might be experiencing, whether it's, positive compliments or negative energy. And he explains that one of the reasons why not to take it personally is really everything that other people do is a reflection of what they have going on in their world, in their perspective. So I had many years ago, I was in grad school and studying for a Master's of Science in Organizational Behavior. And I had this phenomenal teacher who was originally from Germany, and she had gone through talking about perspective and in terms of how different people that are sitting around a table looking at the same object are all seeing things different from the perspective that they're standing at. And it's really a bit of a metaphor, through real life, that we all have these different perspectives and experiences that create our own individual world that we live in. And sometimes when we engage with other people, not sometimes, always, when we engage in with other people, we're seeing a glimpse into their perspective through the reactions and energy that they're sending out. So if somebody is all loving and encompassing, they're going to share that same energy with people, whether they're, close to them or not. And the same thing goes for somebody that is coming from a negative perspective of, life or, circumstances happening in life, that typically those are going to be people that when they are interacting with other people, that you may see some of that negativity come out, even in passive aggressive ways. So this is, it's just really basic human interaction, and it's just to serve as a reminder. Today's message is don't take any of it personally. If you have someone who is, doing something that's, really over the top and, great energy and is pumping you up on, you're great, you're this, you're that, don't take it personal. Enjoy it, but don't take it personal. And at the same time, if there's somebody who is, aggressive or passive aggressive and sending out that energy, again, even with that, don't take it personal. It has nothing to do with you yourself. It's really reflective of what that individual person is going through in their perspective of life. So I do really encourage you to Pick up the book. If you have the time, pick up the book, or if you're just curious and want to know more about it, go over to YouTube and type in the 4 agreements. There's multiple different videos, and they go through each of those 4 agreements more in detail. So he actually even goes to the point in the book of, he's saying, don't take it personal. Even if somebody comes and shoots you, don't take it personal, because it has nothing to do with you. And I know that's a big one to swallow right there. Nobody wants to get shot. But you have to, I guess, read that little chapter of the book, and it'll give you a little bit more insight and clarity on what he's meaning about that. It does take practice, but I think that if you can take this concept and just become observant of it in your everyday life, you can have some pretty monumental breakthroughs in helping you find your own inner peace and balance and all of that. So yeah, so that's my message that I want to share with you today is don't take things personally. Get out, enjoy life. And while you're engaging with people, realize, if you step back and realize that their response to you is reflective of what it is that they have going on from their own internal world and their mind, of their perspective. It's not an excuse for people being indecent or crude or rude or, even shooting anybody. It's not an excuse. But this becomes a path to how do you live with peace. And I think that it's one of those things I really want to encourage you to reflect on this for maybe the next week and become observant to what is your reaction when somebody is, overly complimentary, or somebody is passive aggressive or insulting. If you start to change the way that you look at it, it can create an opportunity for you to have a better understanding and to find your own peace while you're here on this earth. So, all right, that's my little message to all of you today. I do wish all of you peace. And I also encourage you to look at, when you're coming from your perspective, how are you projecting yourself to other people? Are you in a place that you can share some goodness? Part of it is you have to start to learn to love yourself and the world that you have around you, in your own little way. And then you can share that love with other people. So self-love is really important because it affects not only you, but the people that you engage with. So, all right. So give all of you a little bit of love today. Be kind to yourself. Don't take things personally. And take the time to stop and smell the roses. So worth it. See, they love you no matter what, especially if you give them water. Yeah. All right, you guys. In the meantime, have a very blessed evening. I posted a photo earlier today of our mock-up of our cover of the next Kudos magazine, and that's going to be coming out pretty soon. I'm really excited. We've got some great highlights for Hurley Foundation, who they are celebrating their 25th anniversary, if you can believe that. And also, we're talking about a lot of summer fun and some tips for parenting, even some tips for online anger. And one of that would be, don't take it personally. I'm going to keep reminding you guys of that. Don't take it personally. All right, you guys. In the meantime, like I said before, have a beautiful evening. I hope it's filled with lots of goodness. All right, take care. Bye-bye.